I'll be ready to rumble.
Yes, sir.
Are we ready to rumble?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to the one and... Is it recording? All right, let's start again. Ready?
Is that Mahmoud Buffer, bro?
You want to give it a crack?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait.
Oh, fuck.
Wall bridge.
Oh, Maron, what are you doing? Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share, do everything you got to do, man. It goes a long way, trust me. You like my shirt? Get straight into the episode. He is the greatest TikTok commentator in rugby league history, and NRL is trying to fuck with him. We can't let that happen. Cuz I'm upset, bro. I'm upset, cuz.
Every reel, bro.
I am upset.
Every reel.
We have an issue before we even start this whole podcast. Before we
Wall bridge. I gotta do it. Surely you get that reference, bro.
do it. I don't get it.
You don't get the wall bridge
Explain it to
reference.
me
You
and I
never
might
watched.
understand
You
it.
never watched the Zohan, bro.
Oh yeah, I watched it probably about 12 years ago. I don't
What?
have good memory, cuz.
We watched it on my stream the other day, bro. In the half
That's mad.
times.
On Kick.
Yeah.
So you can still watch shit, eh? Like, it's
Yeah,
mad.
it's
All right,
fucking hectic.
let's talk about something, right? Before we get into our usuals, what our people are used to. We're going to have a little rant, right? Now, the product of NRL is coming for Fred hard. All right, we don't understand. Well, we get it, copyright issues and whatnot, but they're not letting him upload reels, upload content. And I have a message for NRL, right? Nobody watches NRL 360. And I'm talking about our generation, a bit younger than us and a little bit older than us. A lot of people don't watch the pretty basic, boring stuff. They watch podcasts like Willie Mason's and Justin Horrow's. Hopefully they watch us. A lot of people. We have a lot of people that watch us. There's a lot of the generation's different. The people have shifted. So I think they're targeting Fred. They're targeting a lot of content creators that you know.
They're making it hard for us.
They're making it hard for us, for you, and for us to upload things and to market the sport, because this is what we do, bro. We literally talk about sport. We don't own the sport. We have no connection in any sort of, money or percentages, shares. We're not advertising. We're literally free advertising this sport, and we're getting people to be more interested in it. I know a lot of people that stopped watching NRL after the shoulder charge rule went out and all these things that happened. So we are actually fighting for a good cause, right? We are actually doing so well.
I'm trying to help you, man.
Exactly, bro. Now I want you to get it off your chest, bro. Look into the camera, speak to him, bro.
If I want to post Brian Thor doing a sus celebration, just let me, man. Why you gotta take me down, bro? 7 reels in a row.
I see, it's upsetting, bro. Because
that just ruins Instagram as a potential.
Yeah, Instagram is already very. If you're a content creator, you know how hard Instagram is to crack, bro. It's so.
And
hard.
I finally got it, bro. You know what I mean? Well, it was working well, and now Spanner got thrown into the works.
That's alright. We stay on TikTok. We stay thriving, Fred.
Yeah, account warning though.
Yeah, we'll have to get that sorted.
No more fights on TikTok, bro.
No more good.
No more this. You can't. They don't like
no more
this, bro.
brouhahas.
No more fisticuff
That's
battles.
That's a Dead End Kemp reference, by the way. So if Dead End Kemp comes up to us a copyright, then Dead End Kemp's a legend.
Yeah,
but,
he is.
He talks about brouhaha a lot. But
Brouhaha.
you ready, bro? The rant's done.
Yeah, I'm sweet.
Okay, I was just upset for you, bro.
I know you were more angry than I was.
Yeah, because
I was just telling
you know what, bro? It burns me because I know who's you look at these people that are behind these old men that have no clue what's happening.
Fuck 'em. It's all Buzz, bro.
It's all Buzz Rothfield.
Fuck you, Buzz.
Buzz Rothschild. Anyway, let's
Woody
get into
was
it.
always better.
Let's get into it. League lads, it's another episode. I believe it's episode 23, right? We're grinding. It's a double episode today. We're recording this and we're recording something else after. The Ajibes couch is cranking. We're getting a lot of love. I said this last week, but I just feel it, bro. I'm starting to feel the love. You know, there's moments where you want to give up. You probably had this with TikTok as well when they try to annoy you and ban you and stuff. But then you get through that little slump and you're like, all right, this is mad, bro. People are stronger. Everyone's happier. And as we do, we like to get started with our weekly awards. W-Mans.
There's so many this week.
Oh, cuz I got a list. And I'm going to start this week because
you go. I started last week.
You took the ranks last week, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, Jerome Hughes.
He was cracked,
He
bro.
was cracked. You know, people forgot about Jerome Hughes. Even myself, I started to really... I think the whole Melbourne team, I was off him. But Jerome Hughes, he just... I don't know what happens to him. In some games, he just shows up and freaks everyone out, bro. And he reminds everyone he should be in the conversation for one of the best sevens in the game. Not the best, maybe, but one of the best. Now, alongside his partner, or his teammate, Harry Grant. Harry Grant had him on the ropes in that first half. Oh, I think most of the game, really.
He owns them, eh?
He just runs on muck on
He's
him.
Parramatta's dad. 3 tries in 2 games.
He done that last season as well against them.
this game.
No, but,
this season. It's
this
round
season?
1.
Okay.
I was there. He scored an extra time.
Bro, he's just a freak, man. And it shows you why Queensland have like a sport for choice, because they have Ben Hunt and they have Harry Grant. Another bloke is on his return, Latrell Mitchell. Because there was one run in the game where I just looked at Latrell and I said, because this bloke is literally on easy mode.
Yeah, he was nicking everyone, bro.
Because he was running and smiling, bro. Even when they were down, or I don't know if they were ever down in the game, but there was a point in the game where they were struggling to like score points or whatever.
Yeah, they couldn't get down the other end.
Yeah, they couldn't, and he's just smiling, bro. And that smile, bro, you see it in a lot of athletes. Because
when I saw that smile, I'll put him in fantasy for this week.
Have you seen when Casemiro and Benzema were smiling when in the Champions League, I think against City, and they conceded? They were just laughing, and I was like, bro, these blokes have some different type of ego inside of them, bro. To just know that they're gonna be fine. But Latrell had that on him, bro. He was unbelievable, and he's on his return, and I could tell that he wasn't even in his second gear, bro. I feel like he was just still easing back into it. Didn't want to tear anything too quickly. But he's going to be a big problems come finals time, bro.
Yeah, Alex Johnston too, I think has to be a good shout. Bro's back in the hat-trick. I think it's his first one of the year or second one of the year.
He's almost the biggest try scorer.
Yeah, he's third all time now.
Third all time. He's still got what? Who's in front of him?
Ken Irvine and I think Billy. Well, I think
Billy
he might have just passed Billy.
I think he passed Billy, man. I don't know. We have to check that.
Yeah.
Don't quote us on
but
that.
I know there's this random like NPC named Brian Bengen or something with like 757.
It's like Pele, eh?
Yeah, he's just a Pele.
Every time Ronaldo and Messi break that record, Pele just adds another 5 goals.
He was in Team of the Century, and that's how I know him. I don't know if it was in Super League and NRL. I don't know. It was in Jiddle. It was in World War II, bro.
long time ago. Ponga, bro. Let's talk about Ponga.
Yeah, Ponga.
Another week, another W, man.
Yeah, $1 million on Supercoach now. I had him for $400K.
You made the cash, huh?
You're
not cashing out, bro. You're not cashing out.
No, never, bro. I knew as soon as he had one bad game, and I was right as I was about to train him. He had a good game. I'm keeping him.
I think I told you trade him as well when he got out and stuff.
Remember when we were talking about how this team is better without him?
Yeah, we are the ill man.
Just to piss all you off. No, but they were winning all games without him, and they just played tough. And I realized why yesterday, this week. There's a guy named Tyson Gamble, bro, and that's who I really want to give my W-mans to, because he's the guy that's really helped cement that team as a tough team. And Ponga wasn't playing, and they're playing Lockie Miller and Gamble.
And it was still working out.
And it was still working because Gamble just does something to the guys around him, bro.
I think their pack as well, bro. I think their leadership of Hastings. People don't talk about Hastings as well, bro. Hastings deserves a lot of credit, bro.
Yeah, it's been
him
a good
and Gamble
trade.
Gamble's a young half, bro. I don't know how old he is, but I don't think young.
I think he's still pretty young.
As in experience as well. Like he hasn't played that much, bro.
Yeah, but he's very wise beyond his years, bro. Like he's like a veteran already. You know what I mean? He's just a tough hunt, bro.
He knows how to carry a team, like with his actions. He does something.
And his kicking game on the weekend was like, wow.
Yeah, I still think they win a lot of games without Ponga, like because we've seen it with Miller. But to have Ponga is this the icing on the cake.
Ponga, bro, the first run of the game, he's made a bloody break, but beat like half the team. Like he's playing with so much confidence. He's in his career best form right now.
I reckon if he
and
played
his second run, he scores.
I reckon if he played Origin, it would have been a huge problem, bro. Even though we already lost, and Reece Walsh was unbelievable.
Reece Walsh and him are both very huge.
So unbelievable.
But the way Ponga's playing now, he's living up to that big money. You know what I mean? If he keeps playing like this, I remember I was laughing at that much money because I didn't think he deserved it. I think it was just based off what he could be.
I think you have to look at the cap, like who they have as well. Like
Yeah.
If they have to sacrifice this player for that, is it worth it?
But mate,
It's still a lot of money.
Yeah, I guess Dom Young, but Greg Marshy's been huge as well, dude.
Yeah, he just popped in from the sidelines out of nowhere.
He's one of the most consistent players in NRL, man.
Every week, a try at least, or
He's
cracking meters, numbers, tackle busts.
Bro, he's like Payne Haas on the wing, bro. You know what I mean?
He's a stocky bloke
big
too.
unit, bro.
He's a machine, bro. I got 2 more, man. Nathan Cleary, because that game was so easy for him.
Yeah, this was the one game I didn't watch
you didn't
live.
watch it?
I didn't watch live.
Oh, he was phenomenal.
I watched it live, but I was at a party. You know what I mean? But
It's different.
By the time I got there, it was bloody 26-0, bro. I watched the mini. He did look very good. I traded Hines for Cleary this week.
I had both of them.
Or last week.
I don't even know what Hines scored, bro. But
yeah, Hines is got to get moved to fullback now, I reckon.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because Kennedy's not there anymore.
Yeah, but Kennedy did his hammy, and that's
that was
usually a
so
couple
sad,
of
bro.
weeks.
That was so sad.
So now I reckon I'll chuck Hines there.
I still think Penrith would have smashed them, but
100%.
losing William Kennedy's big, bro.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I feel like them ego, but like morale around there is very fragile. And that would have been like
Broken
knife to
straight
the
away.
heart. Yeah.
Big impact, man. But bro, Nathan Cleary, because he's just that second 40-20 he kicked. I can't remember if it was the second one. It was the bomber. He bombed it, and I was like, oh, this bloke's just running amok now, bro.
Yeah.
He's literally like, it's so weird because he's so young, bro. And people don't understand this. People treat him like he's 30-something years old.
He's 24,
the guy
25,
is 24,
bro.
25 doing this, bro. 2 premierships, origins.
I always say, bro, his resume, when it's all said and done, is going to be like Andrew Johns, bro.
One of the greatest.
He's going to be seen as one of the best players ever.
It's crazy.
But he's just got to do a bit better in Origin.
Yeah, I think on the big stage, in the state of Origin, especially for state, he has to really step up.
Origin and Grand Finals are the 2 biggest stages. But he's done well in all 3 Grand Finals, in my opinion, that he's
Even
played
the one
in.
they lost.
Even the one that they lost, bro, he was still pretty good. But yeah, he's got to do a little bit better in Origin to be cemented as like, you know, in that GOAT conversation.
Yeah, it's different to talk
which he very well can be.
Easily, bro.
Because what hasn't he done? He's won everything.
If he plays another 6-7 years.
Yeah, he's won everything,
and
bro.
they kept that Penrith system going. Oh, bro, it's a lot of it's hard to not say that he's one of the best. And my last one is an old dog, mate. One of the old guys, one of the old heads, the roughest of the roughest, Kieran Foran, bro.
Yeah, he's a machine.
He was everywhere. There's so many times I've watched the Titans this year where I've looked at him and I've looked at Foran and I'm like, I wish this Foran was at the Bulldogs. Because the guy is just old, tough, and it's not just about, I don't know if he set up tries or whatnot. I didn't really get into the...
It was the 1%ers,
It was the 1%ers, but the tackles, the forcing the errors, and on a red-hot Cowboys team that have won 7, 8 in a row, 6 in a row.
Jumping on the loose balls. Him and Brian Kelly were like so good together defensively.
Kelly was good as well, man.
And he just re-signed a long-term deal. And yeah, good on him.
So if we see him and Hunt together at Titans under Des Hasler with Jaden Campbell, because Jaden Campbell, bro, is just making Brimson... He's making Brimson's position slowly fade away. Because, bro, he came on and changed the game for him, bro. And he's just quick and I don't know what it is, but he has that confidence.
He's got the flair, bro.
Yeah,
he's got that
flair,
swag,
that confidence.
bro. He's got that 2013 snapback swag.
Yeah,
you know
with the little
I mean?
hair at the back as well. But they're my W, man. You want to add anyone else?
Yeah, I'm going to add Tavita Pangai Jr., bro.
Yes.
You want to see, like, I know you've especially been very hard on him, but this is what I mean by...
Rightly so.
He literally, if he's on, the team just plays better. And he literally carries the forward pack on his own when he's on.
I never disagree with that.
And the bloke, from minute 1, I know I think conceded 1 or 2 penalties, but I don't give a shit. Because he's just running to run. He's running with purpose. He ran like he hated the whole other team.
I was sad that he didn't score that try, man.
I know he knew he deserved that try. That's why he did that little reach.
It's instant. It's like
it's your brain that makes you do it.
Yeah.
It's your brain that makes you do it. But yeah, I think he was spectacular, man. Braden Burns as well.
Braden Burns was, when he's fit, bro. He's
Blake
so good.
Wilson.
Blake Wilson was good.
For the Dogs. Reed Money had a much better game.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't have to.
He was going overs on the contact, bro.
Yeah,
he was smashing the shit out of everyone.
I feel like he didn't get belted as much as he does usually. Because usually he
Bro, he was coming out of the line, shooting out of the line and making the contact
point
first.
to prove, huh?
Yeah, but he shouldn't even be doing that. But he didn't. Because there's so many white headgears, I didn't know who the hell was who. I kept thinking it was Ryan Sutter, but I'm like, Sutter doesn't hit like that. That's bloody Reed Money. He's a midget.
Blake Wilson, Ryan Sutter, Reed Money.
Yeah,
Burden's got the black hair.
Burden's got the black headgear. But man, Blake Wilson was like a man on a mission.
He's unbelievable, bro. He's got a big future, hopefully, bro.
And I think Carraz had a really good game too. Like that catch where he's made the catch, right?
Landed
off our short dropout, run about 40 minutes, and he's been tackled by Jared Wallace. But I actually have another W mans.
Go on.
Anthony Milford.
Oh, bro, he just came on
and completely changed the game. And
I was spewing when he came
double.
on.
We got a double, bro.
It was like a Origi sub, bro. They brought him on, and
he was playing. He looked like Raiders Milford, bro.
Yeah,
full of energy and speed.
That's the sad thing about Milford is you'll see it for a bit, and then they'll just go. He goes too often.
But that bench role, man, might really suit him, especially if like Katoa or Nicarima are not playing, or you just hook them, bro.
Yeah, he hooked Sullivan and he put Milford in and they scored.
Yeah, and then they
had to bring Sullivan back on because of an injury.
And then Nicarima bloody looked good as well.
We'll talk about the Bulldogs game soon.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that soon. But I just wanted to give him a W. Well, I got L-Mans of the week.
Are we ready to go L-Mans?
Yeah.
Right, who is your L-Mans of the week?
The biggest L ever. Oh my God. Click Gutherson. Never do that again. Go get a wig, bro. Go get a wig. You look like your head's got tan lines, bro.
Michael Jordan.
Your head.
He did the Michael Jordan look, and I'm gonna go.
He thought he was MJ, bro. He
MJ.
looked like a bloody serial killer with that shit, bro. Get a wig or something. He looks like a thumb. He looks like he's the Avatar, the Last Airbender.
Bro, Clint Gutherson looks.
He looks like Megamind.
Clint Gutherson looks like he just came back from Hajj, bro. Fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh from Hajj.
He was taking selfies with Ozil, bro.
And the result looked like nothing got accepted that he did there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Just got belted. I got Parramatta as my L man. I got Canberra Raiders as my L man.
Canberra.
I never watched the
Hudson
Raiders
Young.
game, by the way. I never watched the Raiders
Hudson Young. He had a shocker, bro.
game. What did he do?
He just everything. He bloody did the shittest play the ball I've ever seen. Where he did a roly-poly forward. The commando rolled. All right, he pressed the wrong button, bro. Pressed the wrong
You know
button.
what's funny? They got up to challenge it. Like, he got up to like, whoa.
He's like, what?
whoa.
He's blaming he's looking at the ref like, cuz no one touched you, no one did nothing. You're just stoned.
Literally.
He's stoned. Had on the Sharks again. I guess you got to give him another L.
Yeah.
For not beating. You can't blame him for not beating Penrith, but
Even at a Sharks,
it's becoming a joke now. I feel bad for him, bro.
I met a Sharks supporter today at one of the sites, and he goes to me, "It's all Brad Fittler. Brad Fittler started this." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Bro, Nico Hines has not been the same ever since that day. Like, he had 1 or 2 good games, but." And I'm probably just me. I'm just saying what I heard off a Sharks supporter, but I kind of agree with it, man. But at the same time, like, the whole team has to play. It's not just about Nico Hines.
Yeah, but the same thing happened last year, bro. Like, I like this team, man. Obviously, I know a few players on the team. Like, these guys, I love watching them play because they're so much fun to watch when they're on,
Yeah.
bro. But it's these games. I can't even explain why.
There's no like.
It's like these players individually are all good. They play as a team. I mean, like they're always there, like supporting each other. Their forwards are good. Their backs are good. Their halves are good. I don't understand why. I just think it's bad luck, bro. I don't know why they can't get over the line, man. It just doesn't make sense.
I still feel off.
I don't want to say nothing like they don't have that dog in them because they do. Like I saw in that bloody North Queensland final where they nearly beat them, 1 point, whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, they've got that dog, man. They were playing so hard, especially Toby Rudolph, bro. That guy was a man possessed that game.
Yeah, especially since he's been back, bro. He's been like, I think he's one of the
People are saying again. Sorry,
he's very important for them. Like, he comes on and he just goes 100%, 100%, 100%. And I think he symbolises what they want to be about, especially in the changing room. Like, he's got that character to him. But man, I don't know. I don't see. I'm putting the Sharks in the pretenders list because, especially now with no William Kennedy. But it's just hard,
bro.
man.
They're in a drop zone, bro.
They're big drop. Like, to play good all season, smash teams, but they're all putting points on teams for like a joke, like as a
Bro,
laugh.
they can seriously miss the 8, man. That's what I'm worried about, bro.
And I think they will, and we'll get into that. Do you have any other L-mans? I'm going to say the Roosters as well. Just clunky, man. I feel bad for Tupou because he broke the record for the most tries in Roosters history.
Oh, bro, Lindsay Collins had a shocker, bro.
Yeah.
He had a shocker. I guess you give him an L, man's. I don't really know who else. There wasn't that many L's.
We'll move on. Game of the round.
Yeah, game of the round.
Game of the round for me, Dogs and Dolphins. Had
Like-
me at the edge of my seat the whole game. Because I swear, bro, that you know that Burton field goal was so weird. Because it was like 3, we're winning by 3. And they're winning by 9. I'm like, what the fuck?
The mastermind.
I was like, what the hell's going on, bro? This hurts.
Oh,
Stop
bro.
this.
Yeah, that was my game of the round too. Chad Townsend, bro, got burnt by Loffy like 3 times in that game.
Cause he's so quick, that Campera, man.
Yeah, he's 18 tries
Bro,
already.
as soon as he finds a bit of space, he's off, lad. Like, easily. And he's smoking for one of the quickest in the league.
100%. He's in that top 5,
Him,
bro.
Saab,
Him,
Fox.
Saab,
I still think Fox has it.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Hammer was hurt, Hanon, poor bloke. Hammer, and I think Coates probably a good shout there as well.
Coates, yeah. Because he's tall, his strides are massive, bro. He just runs like...
When he gets going, he's a rocket.
At the start, he's a bit slow, eh? Just to get that pace. He's a big boy, man. All right, I'm going to go Dogs and Dolphins, bro.
Same.
All right, where are we? All right, I got something to say, and I didn't include it in W Men's because I wanted it to be its own segment. All right, this is the year of the first try scorers, bro. Everyone's scoring a try for the first time. Alex Twal.
Yeah, Carrigan
is the
He's
reason why
going to
I'm
be a
talking about.
W Men's of the week
Yeah,
too.
he's in W Men's, but honourable shout out on the side. He's like he gets his own segment right.
Let me cook.
Go on.
Referees. What the fuck, man? Are you serious? Are you serious? How bad was this week? The Cowboys game. Are you kidding me? How many soft penalties, bro? All right, the Valentine Holmes one. But come on, bro. Cohen has late contact. It was the same time as he passed the ball. Cohen is tackling him. Late contact on the kicker. I swear to God that I don't know whether the Ranger ref. He doesn't know what late contact means. He doesn't know what late contact means. He doesn't know what late means.
He's always earlier.
Alright, I hate that bloke, bro.
Nah, a lot of them.
And then,
they're
but
ruining the game.
man, the referee that tackled Tyson Smoothie,
I don't know.
But that took match fixing to another level, bro. You literally stopped him from scoring his
You
try.
can't blame the ref, lad.
I'm blaming the ref.
Okay, you can blame the ref, but at the same time,
Get out of the way, bro.
Because all right, but
Get him off the field.
can you imagine being in that situation? Like you got to look at what's happening and you got to be there, and it just shit happens. So quick.
Get out of the way, cuz.
That's it. So
Get out of the way.
someone should have Tony Carrolled him, the ref.
Mate, I would have been like, next run, you know, always gonna protect the McNuggets. I would have done something like that, bro. Like longest yard, just right in the balls. Whoops.
Bro, I want to ask you the Dragons game. Because I don't know what happened. I didn't focus on it because the
I've
bunker...
erased it from my memory.
The bunker...
Oh, yeah, and exactly. I think... Because you denied the guy his first try.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was the biggest try I've ever seen.
They got robbed hard, and I hate the Dragons. I hate the Dragons in their support.
That was slack. That was so slack because the ball's literally on the line. You can see White past the line. The little speck, but you can see it.
And then the bunker said we have to go with the live decision, but we can see it, but we have to go with the live decision. Am I correct if I'm wrong?
Yeah, hold your live decision, right? No, they said there's insufficient evidence.
Oh, I don't even know, cuz. I don't even know.
Screw your insufficient. It was sufficient. Everybody in the ground could see it.
And then the hip drop, man, for Jack DeBellin.
Yeah, was... I don't know, man.
Now look, I think it was...
They went back bloody 10 minutes, bro, to
They
call that,
go
bro.
back and this is the dumbest thing about it is because if the guy didn't act injured, we play on. Life goes on. Because you know why? The referees don't know the difference between a hip drop and a normal tackle. Because they're the same thing. Because there is situations where it's completely so bad, right? Like, it's shocking where you're like, bro, all right. Someone might go and spin and
Jeremiah
twist.
Nanai, bro. He does those ones.
Yeah, no. All right, no worries. But I'm talking about the Preston one. Or the Jack DeBellin one. I'm just talking about games that I remember.
They're just figuring out ways to make this very simple game way more complex. They're just figuring out ways to add more and more rules to the point where we can't do nothing. It's like the PC principle is running the game, bro.
It's crazy, bro. And I don't think Jack DeBellin will get away with it too. Because I think they're gonna be like, nah, it's a hip drop. Because it was a hip drop, but because it's not like he intended it. It was just like it happens. Like the guy tackled.
This is the normal tackle.
The guy's weight swung him and he went to the side. It's just, bro, it burns me. And I'm the biggest Dragons hater. They're on the same status for me as Man United, as Parramatta Eels. I hate them. But let's be fair.
That one bloke, bro, really made you hate him, eh?
Shout out to Johnny. No, it's not only that. It's because it's just a rivalry, bro. We got robbed off from Jamal Idris days.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I'll never forget
cried that night. I was like 10.
I never forget that day. Nah, but like Parramatta, I hate Parramatta too. Like when they went in the grand final, I was praying they lost, and they did. But it's just sad because, bro, at the end of the day, we love the sport. We don't want to see shit like that happen. It's gonna happen. It's normal. No one's perfect, but it's so consistent, bro, that they don't call these things or they call these things, and I don't know. It just burns me, bro. It really, really pisses me off, man.
Yeah, but 80 Blues refs this week, bro. Yous are all terrible.
It's shocking, bro.
Every one of you. Every one of you.
All right, let's.
2 minutes. The Redcliffe game, they're all right. Dogs game, they're all right.
Do you see the penalty kick that they got and he went in and out?
Yeah, okay,
I don't know. I never seen it.
The kick did look like it missed.
But it went in?
I don't know. I reckon it actually missed.
But people are... I'm reading the comments. I'm not just going off Bulldogs page.
I think they missed.
I'm reading the comments. Everyone's like, it went in on the other angle. It went in on the other angle. It doesn't make no sense for me. It went in and then it went...
Nah, but the camera work was pretty shoddy. Like, even everyone in my stream was like, bro, this cameraman, fire him.
Yeah, get rid of him.
But, like, I think it's just a stadium, bro. Like, how many games did I have at that stadium?
Yeah, it's weird. It was very windy too.
I saw it and I'm like, it looked like it went out, but the touches can see, bro.
Yeah.
Like, surely both of them didn't get it wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I trust them. But honestly, in our game, the refereeing was really good. I think the last pass was flat from Sexton.
He passed it back and he went forward, like the wind.
Yeah,
but
you can't
really.
I think the call was right, bro. I think it was pretty flat.
But I thought was it Sacco the first try that they scored?
The obstruction. He had an obstruction one. That was an obstruction. They took out kick out, but then the commentator said it was forward.
Yeah, the commentators just have no clue sometimes.
But no,
it just shows you how disconnected.
No, it's hard to see at the game. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but why are they saying it's a forward pass?
Because it could have been. I don't know.
You know what? No, but you know what? At the same time, I understand this because the forward pass gets called straight away, but the touchy probably said something and it looked like they were calling
Usually obstruction and let it go to
They let it
video
go
ref.
up. Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
But I thought the first try they scored was full forward. Like the way he passed the ball was full forward.
No, that was fun.
No, I think it was forward, bro. All right, well, we got the win. Let's talk about the Bulldogs before we get into the last segment. The Bulldogs, man, gutsy win. Kikau's back. Avrila was just, I love him, bro. I'm so sad to see him go. We spoke about this last week. We just confirmed the signing of Taff for 2 years, I think for $250 a season, which is pretty decent. But this week was pretty good, bro. I think we get Luke Thompson back next week.
Inshallah, hopefully,
for
bro.
whatever it's worth, right? Like for whatever the season's left with.
Would you keep him?
Nah, no thanks.
Even for 300
No thanks.
or 350?
It's time to move on.
I think I'd rather keep him than we get Taukeiaho low-key.
Oh, if it's like that, then definitely. But
If I had to pick between the two,
who's
but
to say they're both really injury prone.
I don't know. I just feel like Luke Thompson's just been through some bad luck, whereas Taukeiaho.
I like Luke Thompson. Whenever he played for us, bro, it was a bit of a difference. It was a bit of a spark. But you can't just keep relying on players that are going to be on big money and just get injured. And it's no shame. And this is just the way the business.
We've just had a bad run with that shit, bro.
Cousin, we've lost so many of them in that position.
Morris brothers.
Yeah, bro. And but I'm saying in that position, we've lost so many of them players.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. What do you think of RFM ruling himself out?
Yeah, man. I think if he played, we would have lost that game.
Yeah, I think after the rumours, I thought he should have came back out as a captain.
Yeah, but nah.
Came out and
then now
you still have a contract with a team. You know what I mean? You're still there and you still have to make a difference. But
now the word is that he's looking elsewhere. Now it becomes a point where it's like, all right, yeah, I understand you did a lot for the club, but like number one, we traded Sean Lane for you. Number one, number two. The guy's missed feels like 70% of his time with us. You know what I mean?
It's true, but
and we stuck by him and gave him new deal after new deal and stuck by him and played him whenever he was healthy, everything like that. And what do we get out of it, bro? And now he's turning around and saying, "Oh, fuck you guys, bye."
Yeah.
Okay, go to England, bro.
Yeah.
Go have fun in England.
I think
that's where he ends up. That's where he's gonna end up.
I still have a lot of love for him, bro.
He worked so hard to get there.
He loved the club and he worked very hard, but we stuck by him and it's not paying off. I feel like Gus is understanding exactly what we have now, like really understanding because Gus has scrapped the whole roster really, and built. You know, he's got.
Well, we've got to, man. These little signings are so important, man, because they're gonna change the culture. And it's going to give plenty of guys that are going to lead by example. And these guys aren't on too much money, so it's not going to be lazy. They're going to be trying to get that extra bump in the next contract. They're going to be working very hard.
Yeah, well, they all have to.
Knight actually had a really good game. I think he just did his job, and that's exactly what we need from him.
That's what we need.
Go, do your job, bro. Go, run hard, and play the ball, and don't drop it. And tackle. That's it. I was just very happy with it. The guys that we've brought in mid-season have done very well.
Thank God.
And that's why I completely trust the moves that Gus is making.
Yeah, I do as well.
Gus doesn't want to spend the money on players that don't deserve the money, and the players that
you don't want to pay overs for no reason. That's
why I think Corana's gonna be playing fullback.
Yeah.
I think we need depth at fullback. Because I think the last thing the club wants is Hayes Perrin playing.
Yeah, but
I swear to God.
His last season
No, he's got one more year, I think. But maybe not. I don't know. But but here's the thing. But yeah, Taff is gonna be there in case Crichton doesn't work. Taff is gonna be there in case Crichton gets hurt. Taff is gonna be there in case Crichton plays Origin. You know what I mean? So, I am. Yeah, I'm very happy with the signing. I was saying last week. I swear to God, if I see a 4 in his deal, everybody was messaging me, legit cracking up. Thank God there's no 4. I swear, even if it was 250,004, I still would have been pissed.
He's angry always.
Just keep the number 4 away from me. I'm like the opposite of Jin. If you know, you know. 4. Yeah, this is a really good deal getting Taff. If we confirm Jamin Salmon and Connor Watson, do you understand the type of players that these guys are?
I just worry.
They're hard workers. They're the guys that do the 1%ers, bro. They're the guys that do those 1%ers that Forum was doing.
And that's what we need, bro.
No more laziness.
Just on Connor Watson, I loved him wherever he was, bro. He was good. Newcastle, And even before when it was first at the Roosters, right? When Roosters, Newcastle, then went back to Roosters. If he stays fit, bro, it can be very, very important for us, man. He can come on off the bench as a 14 or he can play as a lock. I think, personally. I haven't seen him play in a long, long time. Like, it's been ages, but he's the type of player that is versatile. You can play him anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, farming.
He's
like,
Mr. Fix-It, bro.
Yeah,
he's like Granville.
Yeah, but it's just the injuries that worry me, man.
Yeah, but
so
look,
I don't know.
Connor Watson in this case is going to be a guy, even if he's injured, he's still going to bring a lot of value to a team. Just
culture-wise?
Training, culture-wise. You know what I mean? And he's I'd love him. I'd love to have him.
Yeah.
And I think he's the type of player that we need, just hard-working. Look at Phoenix Crossland. I mean, look at Tyson Gamble. Look at those sort of guys. They're the guys that we need. Just tough, gritty, do the job.
That's why I'm happy with Salmon. Like, I wasn't happy with it at the start. When I heard the price, obviously, it all makes sense. But someone like that, exactly what you're saying, they're greedy, they're going to get in there. But even like Mitch Kenny, right? Like, people all say Mitch Kenny, he's not that good because obviously he went from Appy to Mitch Kenny. It's a big difference in quality. But you watch him in game, bro. He's having blinders of games. He's tackling. He's making all the defensive duties he's got to do. And we forgot to talk about someone.
Cameron McInnes.
This is why we're league lads.
This is why we're retarded sometimes.
Bro,
Cameron McInnes.
Scrap the Bulldogs. We're done with the Bulldogs. Happy 3
W
points.
of the week. You know what? We're just messing around with you. We had our own segment for Cameron McInnes.
Bro, Cameron McInnes goes out there in the first half, makes 50 tackles. Unbelievable effort. Like, that, people don't understand. Like, the casuals don't understand that. 50 tackles, if a hooker makes that, we say, wow. In a whole game. So someone that's playing 80 minutes, or any player makes 40 plus, it's an unbelievable achievement. This guy had 50 in the first half, on a losing team, right? And every time they put the camera on him, he just got tougher and tougher and tougher. Like, there was a point in time in the game where he had like blood coming down, and the guy was like strapping his head, the trainer, and then I'm like, bro, this guy loves it. Like, he's gonna have some sore shoulders the next day, but to make 83 tackles in a game is beyond. I don't know who breaks that.
I don't know if that's gonna happen again in my lifetime.
I don't know who breaks it.
I never thought I'd see a play crack 80, bro.
What was it? 74 the record
74.
was. Official record was 74.
I know. I remember a guy, Chris Randall in his debut had 71, and it was like, fuck, bro.
And that was him going full tilt. Like,
yeah.
And
bro,
this is McInnes,
Cameron, fuck, bro. Like, do you know how hard tackling is, bro?
Yes. That's why I never played footy, bro.
I like want to vomit thinking about tackling sometimes, bro. Because I remember, when you're like, if you played, like when you're in like, you got nothing left, but you got to make that tackle,
Yeah.
and you just like, you make the tackle, or you just act as a speed bump, and you like get it up. It's like hell. It's like hell, bro. You're like, come on, Rock.
Even if for people that never played footy, like, I'll talk to them as a soccer or any sport perspective. Like, even when you're gassed and you have to run, cause it's like torture, bro. Like, it's hard. He deserves a big.
What a champion, bro.
What a legend, bro.
Tackles.
And you know what? He's someone we need in Origin, bro.
Yeah,
like, in the team has to be somewhere. I don't care where you play him. Put him in the team somewhere. Off the bench, comes on, makes his 30 tackles. Happy days.
I would have rathered him than Robson, bro.
Yeah. Because he can play hooker too, bro, if he really needs to. And this is what...
he played hooker before.
Let's not talk about... For Dragons, let's not talk about Bradfield like us. All the...
Yeah, all right,
all the Origins. I'm going to get angry.
TK's coming, yeah. All right. Did you want to talk about...
I want to just quickly... Who's your contender and who's your pretender? Quickly, before we get into the tips.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you mine, bro. Para, pretenders, big pretenders. I think the Raiders, we said this last week. You said this.
I've been saying this for months.
You call them the faders, and I should have listened to you because I backed them against Newcastle, but Newcastle just shocked me. I think Newcastle can really go for the 8, bro. Like, it's not even impossible anymore. It's there for them to get to. I think Bunnies easily get in there. They're contenders for sure. Penrith for sure. Warriors for sure. Melbourne Storm right now clicking into gear.
I think I don't know why. I don't know why there's something is telling me Melbourne are not. They're not on like the contender level. I think they're just like the level below them.
I agree with that, but this
but
week
Clarkie,
is big for them.
A lot of people will put them at the very top, and I'm like,
not
I can't put them in that tier,
not
bro.
For me, bro.
I just don't see the forward pack there.
Yeah,
man.
the pack is just
doesn't have. Kurtola was huge for them this week.
But even like the pack they used to have, cuz.
Yeah, like it's just not the same.
It's the reason why
bro.
Dolphins get any wins at all.
Yeah,
it's because of the Kafusi Bromwich brothers.
Yeah, I told her. Yeah, the next few is gonna be tough for them. But yeah, I don't know, man. And their spine is good.
Who's your pretender?
My
Who's the
pretender,
three teams that you think, brother?
Raiders are going to fall out of the 8.
Yeah.
I think
Sharks.
Sharks, I don't think can contend for a title for some reason.
I don't see it happening.
I just don't see them flipping the switch, bro. You know what I mean? Maybe it needs a couple more years, but they haven't been in the top 8 team this year.
That's
That's
actually
very
shocking.
worrying,
That's a
bro.
big stat, bro.
That's
People don't
very
understand
worrying.
that. They've only beaten teams under the 8. That's crazy. I don't think they deserve to be in there.
And yeah, that's 2. Raiders, yeah, Sharks. And
Raiders, Sharks, Para.
I can't really put. I don't even want to put Para and Pretenders. I
They're
guess.
not even
I guess the
included?
Storm, but
Okay.
like it's barely like. I'm not saying they're Pretenders, but they're just not as good as I think people think they are.
Yeah.
I think. I think.
I think it's between 4 teams.
I think
The contenders.
Penrith, Broncos,
Brisbane, the Waz, up the fucking
up
Waz
the
as well.
Waz, and Souths.
And Souths.
And I would like to think that Parramatta are up there too. I think getting Dylan Brown back this week is going to be massive for them because he was one of the best players in the comp.
Bro, he was on fire, bro.
And if they can get RCG and Madison back soon,
He's
I
back
don't,
at RCG this week.
I don't know. I've ever seen the
I
team
think, I
list.
think he got 3 weeks, but I
But
think he
yeah,
should be
if
back.
they're back, then they're going to be a real problem, bro.
They gotta click in
and I
very
think the
quick, but-
Cowboys are contenders too, man.
Yeah, that loss
I
was,
think-
was a bit out of nowhere.
Yeah, okay. Those losses happen, man.
They happened.
Bro, the Rabbitohs lost to the wooden spoon dogs at one point.
But I think
mate.
that loss is that's a good time to get that loss.
Yeah.
It's like,
just-
hey
just-
boys,
hey boys,
he's won 7 in a row.
bah, bah.
Yeah, he's won 7 in a row. Wake up because we really want to go for it all
Yeah.
the way.
Now the Warriors, they aren't going to get a loss like that.
Because I'm
until
so excited. They're
finals.
back this week.
Because they're gonna. I'm telling you, they're gonna win the rest of the games this season.
Someone told me that your team has a bye this week, and I'm like, nope. My team had
Oh
a bye
no,
last
don't
week.
be doing that. No, don't be doing that.
I'm with the Warriors, cuz this
But hey,
season.
I'm miswatching it, man. I'm getting withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I want to watch my Warriors. Warriors, Vontae.
All right, let's get into the tips before we wrap it up. Wow.
Yalla.
Roosters Manly.
Skip. No, Manly.
That's saying that's the shittest game ever.
I don't want to watch that game.
I'm gonna go Manly 1 to 12.
Yeah, Manly 1 to 12.
Titans and Warriors.
Warriors 13 plus.
Warriors 1 to 12.
Where is it?
It's at Seabus Super Stadium. 1 to 12 Warriors, bro. You said 13 plus.
Yeah, 13 plus.
I'm gonna go 1 to 12. Penrith and Melbourne. Game of the round.
Penrith 13 plus.
Penrith 13 plus. Cowboys and Brisbane.
Oh my goodness. Brisbane 1 to 12.
I'm gonna go North Queensland Cowboys by Valentine Holmes. Oh,
No,
he's
he's
not playing.
suspended, bro. That's why I think I'm going Brisbane, dude.
I'm still gonna. I'm gonna go.
I think the props are the problem for the Cowboys, and I think Payne Haas is literally just gonna run all over him, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna go Brisbane Broncos 1 to 12, bro. I was gonna go Cowboys, but Dolphins and Newcastle.
Newcastle 13 plus.
Newcastle 1 to 12. Souths and Cronulla.
Mate, South Sydney are gonna win by like 30.
I'm gonna go South
This
Sydney.
is gonna be the tune-up game for South.
South Sydney 13 plus, and Latrell to have a blinder.
Latrell's getting 2 or 3.
Yeah, Para and Dragons.
Para
Shit and shitter.
No, Para's gonna kill him.
No, Para. I think
Para
Para
13
will.
plus.
Nah, but I think the Dragons will compete, bro. But if Para get frustrated, it's over. And last game, Canberra and Tigers.
You ready for this?
I'm going. I'm
The
hearing.
Tigers are winning this game 1 to 12, bro.
I'm gonna say the Tigers are gonna win this as well, bro. But the only thing is, it's in GIO Stadium. I think it's Canberra.
Don't give a crap. They have 4 games there. I don't care. They're losing 4 of them.
Okay, yeah, a bit harsh there, bro.
They're going down, bro. We're gonna beat them the week after as well. You heard it here first.
Marky, you're getting your Canberra Raiders getting disrespected, Marky. All right, that's it. Wrap it up. Ready? Happy days.
Whoa, Bridge!
You always makes you think it's a Sopranos.
Willie Warbrick!
Whoa! Subscribe! Whoa!